When my daughter was 3 years old, I went to pick her up from preschool one day. Esme had been unusually defiant and run towards the road and refused to stop when the owner, Claire, called her back. With my dyslexic father having been the naughtiest boy in his school, I thought, oh no, she's got his maverick gene, buckle up for the ride. But Claire surprised me. She said, she's bored. I think we need to teach her to read. Instead of clamping down on her behaviour, Claire raised the bar so Esme could flourish. That moment changed everything for Esme, but it was also the start of me understanding that disengagement isn't a problem to fix. It's an invitation, a signal, and if we know how to respond, it becomes a powerful opportunity for growth. Let me introduce you to my idea of being lights off. This is how children and adults describe it feeling: lonely, disconnected, scared, frustrated, angry, lost and bored. When we shift our lens and see a child as lights off, we move out of judgment and into compassion. Instead of punishment or pressure, we understand they're not lazy or broken. They're disconnected from the learning process, from their own brilliance, from the spark of who they are here to be. And when we're too quick to label something wrong with a disengaged child, we risk creating a problem that doesn't actually exist. Because the truth is, school or home education is often delivered in an outdated, boring way. So of course their lights dim, or of course they switch off. Let's dive deeper into what it means to be lights off. Lights off is a reactive state. You feel stuck, frustrated, bored, foggy. It's like walking through treacle, doubting yourself at every step. But here's the shift. Lights off doesn't mean something is wrong. It just means your brain's negativity bias of limiting thoughts and beliefs are in play. Now, lights on? Well, that's when you're energized, creative, confident, and even when life is hard. Your head, your heart, your hands align, and you're fueled by joy, curiosity, and purpose. You light up from within, and others feel it in your presence too. And the beauty of this tool, Lights On, Lights Off, is its simplicity. At any moment you can ask, am I lights on? Or am I lights off? And so can your child. And it gives you a shared language, a way to navigate without blame or shame, just honest reflection and realignment. We've been taught that struggling or making mistakes equals failure, but in the Lights On world, hitting resistance is often the doorway to discovering your hidden potential. You don't need perfect external circumstances to shift your state. This is an inside job. And the more often you flick the switch, the easier it gets to stay in the light, even when life's messy. Imagine being able to notice when someone's lights are off and not feeling you have to fix them, but to know how to sit with them, wait with them in the dark, help them find their spark again. One parent, Ruth, shared, "It's opening up conversation and giving us a common language, and we're using it as a connection tool. Sitting together to chat about the last 24 hours has made getting ready for school noticeably easier." Lights on is more than a metaphor. The more I dive into neurobiology, heart coherence and creative flow, the more I see how vital it is to choose to be lights on, regardless of circumstances. And as I work with families around the world every day, I witness just how powerful the lights off state actually is. It's where your hidden potential hangs out and where your possibilities for learning and growth expand. A child who is lights on can learn and flourish in any environment. A child who is lights off can't learn in even the most creative setting. Now, I don't want you to make the mistake that I did for years, which was to think we need to get your children's lights back on as fast as possible. We can do this with a simple flick of the switch, but here's what I want you to know. Being lights off isn't negative. It's vital. It's where growth begins. It only becomes a problem when we get stuck there too long, which so many of us do. In the next video, I'll share a life-changing tool which will help you and your family navigate this journey, feeling happy, fulfilled, and curious, no matter what. So are you ready to step into a new paradigm and discover my simple tool that can change your family's engagement in learning and in life? Because disengagement, it's the beginning of something magical, not a problem at all.